out, set this pain up in flames. It's over, it's over, it's over. It's time to burn it down. This one goes to the castaways who break their backs, saving every day. All these things I can do without, gonna burn it down, burn it down. 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 Do you ever feel your colors are fading, like your world might combust? Do the voices in your head make you crazy when they're the only ones you trust? Well, it's over, it's over, it's over. I won't be pushed around. Move over, move over, move over. Get back or just get out. Set this pain up in flames. It's over, it's over, it's over. It's time to burn it down. This one goes to the castaways who break their backs, saving every day. All these things I can do without, gonna burn it down, burn it down. Burn it down, burn it down. Burn it down, burn it down. It's over, it's over, it's over. Move over, move over, move over. It's over, it's over, it's over. I won't be pushed around. Move over, move over, move over. Burn it down, burn it down. This one goes to the castaways who break their backs, saving every day. All these things I can do without, gonna burn it down, burn it down. 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 That you aren't a prisoner? Do you feel like you're done? All the dreams you had are hard to remember. Well, you're not the only one. Well, it's over, it's over, it's over. I won't be pushed around. Move over, move over, move over. Get back or just get out. Set this pain up in flames. It's over, it's over, it's over. It's time to burn it down. This one goes to the castaways who break their backs, saving every day. All these things I can do without, gonna burn it down, burn it down. Burn it down, burn it down.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Max Thorne, the bastard of Chicago, the voice of UCW, everybody's favorite Kansas City Chiefs hater, and of course, the best advocate for Busch Light that UCW could ever sign. That joke entirely intended. But Ladies and gentlemen, of course, welcome to UCW Inferno. And the closer we get to Civil War, I know our theme song, of course, is Burn It Down, but that's exactly what it feels like. It feels like at this point, UCW could damn well burn down the closer we get to war. Because that's exactly what's happening. We are on the verge of war, and quite frankly, either I'm looking forward to it or I'm not. You never know. We're looking forward to tonight's card here for Inferno. Vixen Odilia going head-to-head against Kaida Mendez. Of course, one of the matches that Alberto Diaz made previous episode. Big Time Jaye going head-to-head against William Kennedy. #1 contender for the YouTube Championship, meaning a man who has been vying for it for a while. And then, of course, Platinum going head-to-head against Angel Del Fuego. A vicious contest, to be sure, between those two ladies. And then, of course, going into battle alone to defend the Tag Team Championships is the Assassin going head-to-head against Kevin Black and Nick Santana of the Supreme Society. Can Assassin pull off the upset? But the other big question here is, who is the new signee for UCW? Well, we're going to find out tonight, so place your bets. And then Violet Edwards, with Angel Nicole by her side, going head-to-head against Heather Rae. About time these two finally met, but the question is who's going to win? And then the main event of the evening, Undisputed Champion Matthew Storm defending his title against Carter Young. That'll most certainly be a contest of wills between those two. To kick off the show here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, DJ Black will be going up against a mystery opponent. Question is, who's it going to be? Let's take it down to the ring for the introductions. Got plenty of Busch Light back here, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm 90% certain I'm going to need more than a handful of it for this next match, or at least for the duration of this entrance. Can I just be frank with everybody for a second? I get that their name is, they call themselves the Gods of Sin, but when did they why are they trying to get all holier than thou with their Titantron? Well, what's this say? Others lead to death. Yeah. Because these two jokers mauled the former boss in Jose Carter, and of course, having sold their souls, in my opinion, as lackeys to the Dark Presence. I'm talking to a wall here, ladies and gentlemen. As if you couldn't already tell, making his way to the ring, flanked by his residential BFB in David Blake, is the pipe bomb god, DJ Black. It has indeed been a long time since we have seen DJ in singles action on UCW TV. And if these two had any sense of honor, then they would have given Alexander Henry a fair fight on the last episode. But because Bill Moriarty is a snake in the grass, he let Alexander Henry, left him alone, let him die, essentially, by the hands of the Gods of Sin. And why... Okay, let me raise this point now. Forget being impartial here, ladies and gentlemen. Why the hell is David wearing what looks like a Gucci necklace? A diamond-plated necklace? You look like a tool. And yes, freedom of speech is in my contract, assholes. Deal with it. My opinions aside, there is no denying that DJ Black is still, at his age, one of the most dangerous wrestlers, not just in professional wrestling, but in UCW. It makes sense when you think about it in context as to why they have joined up with the Dark Presence, as their ideals align in wanting to shape UCW. But of course, these two have made it clear that they wish to burn UCW to the ground. Like I said, I'm talking to a wall here, ladies and gentlemen. But now the million-dollar question is, who is the mystery opponent that Alexander Henry summoned? And what, of course, is his connection to... Hey! Someone find that asshole with the pipe bomb god sign and kick him out. Fuck it. Wait a minute. Can this bring me out? It can bring me out of my bad mood! Holy shit! He's back! It's Aaron Slade! The Sladies man! A former UCW World Heavyweight Champion! And a close friend of Alexander Henry, and above all else, a legend of UCW. Slade is back! I can say that. Aaron Slade is back. Now this just brought me out of my bad mood. And my God, he looks good. Like he hasn't lost a step. We have not seen Aaron Slade in damn near a decade, not just in wrestling, but in UCW. This man brought the company down. Not brought him down, but brought everyone down to its knees during his reign as UCW World Heavyweight Champion. And he is here to take the fight to DJ Black, the Gods of Sin, and by extension, the entirety of the Dark Presence. Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe it. Slade is back, and he is gonna get him some of DJ Black. I'm at a loss for words. I can't stop smiling. And here we go. Going to work now. Collar and elbow tie-up. Let's see who gets the DJ getting the advantage right now. We're starting out with some chain wrestling here between these two. Here's Aaron Slade, is one of the more better chain wrestlers, but DJ right now currently has him by the waist. And yep, as I said, Aaron Slade with the counter and getting DJ in a headlock here. I must say, Aaron Slade so far, even though there hasn't been much going in this match, he certainly hasn't lost a step, and he is wrenching on the neck of DJ Black. Works up, and then now here come the viciousness. There's the vicious side, of course, of DJ Black, not one to play fair, and certainly, oh my God, vicious punches. He certainly isn't in a smiling mood at the sight of Aaron Slade making his grand return here to UCW. What the hell is DJ measuring his man here? If there's something dangerous possibly as Slade gets back to his feet, and then hitting DJ with a forearm. Really looking like he was targeting the wounded eye of DJ Black there. And, counter there. Slade once again trying to add some more offense, but DJ's telegraphing that, sending him to the ropes, ducking under, and duck. Slade had him up, but DJ sensing the moment, and getting him with some elbows right to the back, and wrenching on the arm. Again, DJ now looking to take his time, it would appear. Wear away at Aaron Slade. Hey, down on an elbow right to the arm. I can already see it in DJ's eye. Notice how I said eye, that he is not pleased, but he's certainly maybe getting a little bit too full of himself here for this match already in the opening goings. Is now locking him in an armbar here. Crowd trying to rally behind Slade. Make sure that, here we go. Slade's man getting some advantage here, and more shots right to the dome, and it looks like, again, like I said, punching the wounded eye of DJ Black. Let's say if there is one thing I know about Aaron Slade, he knows not only how to fight, but also how to fight dirty. And of course, keep everybody smiling while he does it with a neck breaker. Like I've said, ladies and gentlemen, haven't seen Aaron Slade in damn near a decade, but it is clear to me that he still has it. Ripcord knee! Missed with the knee strike. Ducking under, though. And, shoulder block charge there from Black. And just right when Aaron Slade thought he had an advantage here, DJ Black catching him, though, but wait a minute, turn around, you asshole! Here's the roll-up, Aaron Slade on top! Slade with the cover! 2 and DJ kicks out. Smooth move, though, from Aaron Slade. Here we go. Kick to the stomach. What's he got in mind? Looking for the reality check and a knee. And DJ has him. And a turnabout arm drag there from Black. Going back to the ropes. And Slade turning him over. Just making him look like a damn tourniquet here. And again, wrenching on that arm. And now what's Slade got? Nice fisherman suplex there from Aaron Slade. And that smile, man, says 1,000 words. Aaron Slade, like I said, I'll say it probably until the cows come home. Aaron Slade is back, and he is making an example out of DJ Black. I could watch this all day. Honestly, better than watching a Kansas City Chiefs game, but what is Aaron Slade going for here? Look at this, an homage to Brian the Brain, looking for the Avalanche Brainbuster. Kick to the chest. Wasn't a kick to the chest, it was a kick to the leg, but there, a double foot stomp by Black. Right into the chest cavity of Slade. Cover, and he kicks out at 2. Let's not get it twisted here, ladies and gentlemen. There is a reason why Aaron Slade retained his title at Lockdown several years ago. Strange circumstances in that match be damned, but Aaron Slade, he can take punishment. and dish it out and then some. And now it's all, here we go. Aaron Slade going to the back. DJ got a little too big. Oh, tripped him up. And Aaron Slade looking, springboard 450. Guy can fly at his age. Hell yeah, cover. 2, and DJ kicks out. As I say, one slight complaint against Slade is that as he's been out of the business for so long, some of his moves may not hit as hard as they used to. And stripped now by Slade, and missing there with a hell of a kick in the corner. DJ with a shotgun drop kick. And I can tell Aaron Slade's got that backwards look in his eye. Really dazed, but DJ Black with a, oh wait, what the hell? Oh, you missed with a foot stomp there, and old man's leg damn near gave out on him there. And then here's the combination. Oh, missed with that overhead kick, and DJ with some strikes of his own, peppering Aaron Slade here. And, missed there with a clothesline, and Slade with one of his own. And he hits him again. Third time is the charm, my friend. And to the, good high angle drop kick followed by another. Aaron Slade, a man possessed here tonight. What the hell? Damn it! Spine buster there from David Blake, and this match ends in a disqualification. And of course, the rage of DJ Black now coming into play here. Getting him to punish pride, and now, oh, come on. And, the strength of David Blake. We need to get some order out here. Aaron Slade needs to be protected. Of course, the gods of sin basically trying to insinuate that they can do whatever they want to him now. And I fucking hate your Jordans. And they say DJ clearly enraged, but oh, come on, Slade. Slade getting back up, but no. Come on! Fisherman suplex there from David Blake. Like I've been saying, we need to get some order out here. Somebody needs to stop this. And oh my God, the bruising all over Aaron Slade. This is a massacre right now. We need to stop this. Get these two schmucks out of here. I've had enough. I'm about to grab my, oh, come on. Not the barbed wire bat. Same thing that they used to get rid of Jose Carter. DJ, you do this. There's no turning back, but I don't think he cares. Measuring up Aaron Slade with the barbed wire bat. And poor Slade, all black and blue, doesn't know what planet he's on. For the love of God, I don't want to see this. Not to a legend of UCW. Not to a legend of our business. And no, come on! This is a travesty. This is horseshit. Barbed wire to the face of what once was the prettiest guy in UCW. And I don't think the Sladies men or women in the audience are pleased. And here comes Henry. Here comes Alexander Henry, looking now to take the fight to the gods of sin to protect his friend. And of course, what? They're gone. And where the hell is Aaron Slade? What the hell? I'm still confused, as are the fans here, after what just happened in the opening contest, but it's like with anything in this business, got to push that out of our minds for the time being, because making her way to the ring for the next contest is none other than Kaida Mendez. Of course, on the last episode of UCW Inferno, Kaida took the fight alongside Angel Del Fuego to Platinum and Vixen Odilia. And this young lady looking to once again, just as she did in that tag team match, looking to make a very firm statement here tonight. Skateboard and all. Now I wonder if she could theoretically get away with using that as a weapon against Vixen Odilia. Smack her across the head, make her think about her life choices. I am indeed a bad influence, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, I'm not, as I was about to say that. In order to make that statement, he has to go head to head and try to find a way to defeat Vixen Odilia. Of course, star child of UCW and a damn Vixen, literally and figuratively. Very tall task ahead of him. Of course, Vixen unfortunately proving that the old saying in professional wrestling is that you truly have no friends in this business. No matter how tight you think you are, no matter how many stars you share with people, at the end of the day, you always got to look out for yourself. And Vixen Odilia has done that and then some, of course. Not to discredit anything that she has done so far in UCW and in professional wrestling as a whole. There is a reason why she is one of the most dangerous young ladies in the business today. Of course, the body count of wrestlers growing damn near to be a mile high and a mile wide so far in UCW with how phenomenal her victories have been. Safe to say that Vixen is looking to once again make a statement here tonight. But can Kaida Mendez, can she pull off the upset? Well, gents, let's find out. There we go. Looking to meet her in the middle. And Vixen, looking for it possibly, but here comes Kaida. With the advantage right now. Got her in a headlock here, but Vixen got her in position. The German suplex spot here, wrenching away at the body of Kaida. And sending her over. Got her in the schoolboy here. Cover. Got her in a one count. Oh, Kaida Mendez with a counter of her own. Cover. 1, 2. And wait. Turn around. Got the turnabout. And there's the crucifix. Cover now. Only a 1 count. So far, I'd say Kaida Mendez has. Definitely has the advantage now. Vixen taunting, saying how you thought she was going to beat me. Well, then you just got kicked in the face. And missed there with a senton possibly. Mendes, though, took too much time there. And slapped to the face. And now Vixen to get back into this match here. Ducking under. And over the top. She got in mind, and look at this. And around and big knee to the face. Arm drag suplex there, and then of course followed by missing there. Not even really a rolling thunder, just a rolling senton. Turn up out for Kaida Mendez. Look for the missile drop kick, and Vixen caught her halfway and made her pay with a shot to the stomach. And here we go. There's the senton. And now by Odilia. Looking for the win here early. And nope. Only a 1. So I know we haven't seen much of Kaida Mendez, but of course, clearly, not even a 1 there. Kicking out, just right when she was laid on top of it. Speak English, Max, you dumbass. Nice drop kick. So trying to analyze how fast-paced this match has been. I'm tripping up on my words, but I talk way too fast as it is. Mendez to the top, and springboard right on top of the middle rope, and missing there the drop kick. But Mendes back on the fight here. What she got in mind. Turning around. Here we go. Irish whip. And nope. Got her in the Thez press. Thez press and some strikes right to the face of Vixen. I think her makeup is running too now as a result. Now what she got with an elbow drop. Big moves already from Kaida Mendez. She's got Odilia right where she wants her. What's she going for here? Springboard. Disaster kick. Disaster kick from Vixen, and now she got another springboard there with a moonsault. Perfect lionsault there too from Mendes too, and Vixen kicks out. And obviously had to do a lot more than that to put away Odilia, and here we go. See, I now noticed there, from the bottom rope she was hitting that lionsault. Skill of this young lady is impressive, but Vixen taunting Mendes, and obviously got to give respect to Kaida. She's not taking the bait. And the ref now, there it is. She took the bait, but the ref's trying to keep some order, but met her halfway. And no, Vixen's got her. And she's got her in this arm lock here. And, elbow right to the arm. Of course, that is exactly the advantage that Vixen needed. They ended up getting a little bit too big for her britches, and the ref trying to hold her back in. Sling blade. Chain wrestling prevailing there for Vixen Odilia. And now beckoning the woman here. And this to her feet. Damn! Spin, turnabout, flatliner it looked like there from the middle rope. And double knees on top of the top rope, followed by the senton. Let's say both of these women trading off phenomenal springboard moves here. But what is Kaida? I was going to say Kaida Mendez. I was going to say English. Almost said Kaida Mendez, but Vixen was looking for a powerbomb, and Kaida getting out of that. And now here comes the back and forth exchange here, ladies and gentlemen. Strike from Vixen. Strike from Kada. And another from Vixen. Back and forth these ladies go. Who's going to get the advantage here? And Kada there. And wait. Now Vixen got caught. The back and forth continues, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, slap right to the face of Kada. It seems that Vixen got the advantage. Irish whip and just force from the shot. Vixen Odilia clearly not in the mood here to play games. Again in the early goings of this contest here. And now an Irish whip. Oh, in the corner. And big clothesline there from Odilia. At this point now, wait a minute. That was maybe taunting. But caught her there. Hey, look at this. She got in mind. Nice variant of a cover there. Elevated schoolboy, but ref had to call the rope right there. And Kada with the combo there with a forearm. Now what she got in mind here? Thinking dangerously, going to the sky, tuning up her forearm. I don't think Vixen's gonna like this. And damn near had her with the Mendes go round, but here comes the Fez press there. Fez press from Vixen. Gotta hand it to Kaida Mendez, looking for the finish, but it's Vixen got in mind. Jesus, come on. All that set up for nothing. And again, taunting the UCW faithful. This woman's ego is probably the size of Texas at this point. Might be bigger than Jerry Jones's ego, and I hate that old bastard. And now look at this. Not sure what kind of hold this is, but whatever it is, Kaida Mendez is being wrenched like a damn tourniquet. Not like a variant of a body, triangle, like something like that, but whatever it was, she got out of it. I'm up to date on my judo, I guess, ladies and gentlemen. But Mendes, soccer kick to the spine. Mendes now needs to get her, I was going to say she needs to get her ground. Can't get it there when you're in the cover, too, and she kicks out. Vixen using whatever moves that she has at her disposal, but what the hell? Bloody Sunday from Kaida Mendez! Caught her lacking and caught her out of nowhere. This might be a huge upset if she gets her in the middle of the ring for the cover. I guess she's not realizing that it ain't enough. Kaida Mendez measuring her woman, looking for the proverbial death nail. Turn about and, come on. I don't exactly think it's smart there, overestimating your feet. Should have gone for the damn cover, Kaida. And, come on, look at this. The agility of Vixen Odilia. Turn about DDT. And that probably rang Kaida Mendez's bell. But no, she's got her in it. Got her in dream position. Gory combination flatliner there from Vixen. And that's it. And because Kaida Mendez tried playing hero ball, she ended up paying for it. And Vixen Odilia gets the dub here tonight on Inferno. Credit where it is due. This is a phenomenal match between these ladies. I mean, look at this. Over the top to the middle rope, and then missing there with a drop kick. And then, of course, this. Right on the money. Bang! Disaster kick from Kaida Mendez. And then, of course, Vixen, measuring her woman, tends to do because she saw the moment. And then, of course, look at this. The Irish whip into the corner, and boom! Vicious variant, ringing the bell of Kaida Mendez with this. Combination flatliner, bang! That would be the death nail for Kaida Mendez. And tonight here on Inferno, Vixen Odilia gets the edge against Angel Del Fuego. Phenomenal showing from the Star Child. Brush it off all she wants, but at the end of the day, as good as you are on Inferno, one can only wonder what's going to happen come the pay-per-view. So much action already in the opening goings of the show here tonight. We're only 2 matches in, and I can guarantee you that the fireworks are going to continue for this next match, because making his way to the ring for the first time in singles action since his return is Big Time Jaye. Jaye, of course, a former tag team specialist with Wayne Watson in the Rebel Society. Now he is here on his own and on a mission to get his hands on the Global Championship. But to make such a statement, he's got to beat the man who is currently the #1 contender for Trey Mercer's Global Championship. He's got to do that against William Kennedy. Of course, ever since Watson betrayed Jaye several years ago, we did not see him for years. And then, of course, with a very shocking and a very epic return at Terror in Tokyo, Big Time Jaye played a major hand in Watson's downfall, and of course leading to the ascension of Trey Mercer. Jaye, of course, believes that it was his return and his proverbial silver bullet, like I said, to put an end to Watson's tyranny over the Global Championship division. Well, I will admit that it certainly did play a major hand. But Big Time Jaye, even though he wasn't victorious in that 6-man battle royal for the #1 contendership, he has an opportunity here tonight to make a statement against the man who is also vying for that title and is the #1 contender going into Civil War. Of course, that man, not only the leader of the Supreme Society, one of the most dangerous new faces to grace UCW, none other than William Kennedy. Kennedy's success rate in wrestling speaks for itself. And there is a reason why he is the current leader of one of the most dangerous factions to rise up in the business. And honestly, in my opinion, with said faction making the CYC look dumber and dumber each day, no wonder William Kennedy is as dangerous as he is, and why he is the leader that he is. And of course, the big man, one of the most dangerous men in UCW, like I said, and of course, the winner of that Battle Royal. Andy Smart allowed him to make a firm statement, not just in the Global Championship division, but also in some aspects as well in the Tag Team division, as members of his team later tonight are going to be going head-to-head against the Assassin for the Tag Team Championships. Supreme Society is here to stay in UCW. William Kennedy is now looking to make an example out of one of the many faces that has returned to UCW, but also found his path in UCW. In some ways, you could say as well that Kennedy's path mirrors the path that Big Time Jaye was on in his younger days, though in this case, Kennedy's viciousness and his no-holds-barred attitude led him far and gotten him here, and it's why he is the #1 contender. All that being said, ladies and gentlemen, William Kennedy, he cannot slip up in this contest here tonight. Because and there's always that if Jaye scores the fall over Kennedy, then essentially his #1 contendership spot is basically in jeopardy. Big Time Jaye, William Kennedy, doing battle here on Inferno, starting now. And I'm already seeing the height difference here. Kennedy's a pretty big dude. The Big Time Jaye's definitely got his hands full here. Wrench away at the big man, but no hope of a prayer there. But thinking that possibly Jaye was looking for an advantage. A very firm headlock. Headlock here. Excuse me. Wrenching now on the arm. The well-known tactic of Kennedy to systematically wear away at the body of his opponent, preventing him from gaining an advantage. But Jaye with some strikes, and he gets out of that. Opener trying to dodge him there. Once again, collar elbow tie-up between these two. He's going to get the advantage, and Kennedy pushing Jaye into the corner. He's very away at his strength. Oh, come on. And also forget that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, dodging there with the clothesline. William Kennedy, good as he is, said it about plenty of people. He knows how to fight dirty strength. And like I said, there is a very major strength and size difference between these two. It's safe to say that Jay does have his hands full against Kennedy here tonight. William Kennedy looking to pretty much just do whatever he wants. The big time Jay, looking like he's gonna mirror situation from the Battle Warriors with the powerbomb on the outside. And wait a minute! Look at this! Springboard reverse DDT from Jay. Taunting here though. Talking to the voices in his head. Channeling in his inner rage. William Kennedy again. Two-man at a standstill in the grappling exchange. And that time he doesn't hit him. Because he has some honor after all. But chop into the corner. And now a vicious barrage of strikes off to Kennedy. There's no bounds. There's now having Jay at his mercy with it. Oh, splash there. William Kennedy just reminding everybody why he is the #1 contender for that global championship. And the barrage of stomps. Oh, man. Like I said, William Kennedy can basically just do whatever he wants to big time Jay right now, unfortunately. Look at this. In clean position again for a powerbomb. What's he got in mind? Oh my God. Oh my God. The strength of William Kennedy. And the middle finger, of course, to our cameras. Big time Jay has just been getting absolutely pulverized out here. This war wounds already starting to show. I'm seeing some visible swelling, of course, on the chest of big time Jay. And William Kennedy just taking his time, saying, hey, I don't need to do nothing. Of course, talking trash to the, oh my God, banging his head on the turnbuckle. This guy's probably lost maybe a fan. He's just flipping off the fans here. I think this guy might have lost a brain cell or two. Wait a minute, he didn't see that. He didn't see big time Jay coming in there. Got him there with the Fez press. Use your brain, William Kennedy, if you stop trying to bash it out your ears. And look at the strength of big time Jay here. Look at this. Yoshimitsu neckbreaker, it looked like. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right or calling the move right as well. And now, big time Jay, oh come on, getting a little too big for his britches there, looking for a power bomb. Of course, not able to lift the big man up for that again. And, barreling right into Jay there with a big splash in the corner. I was going to say, now at this point, even though Jay had that burst of offense, too little too, Jesus, too little too late, because Kennedy is now just back on the offense. Essentially just knocking on the proverbial door with said offense, and now Jay just kicked, or I'll say Kennedy just kicked that bitch in, and now he's like, all right, now let me firmly remind everybody why I am the #1 contender. But look at this, Kennedy staring off into space, it looked like. We'll call a rope break, even though Jay had the cover. And now look at this, looking for another move, and oh my God. Like I said, Jay has his hands full in this contest, but chop. Let's see David versus Goliath here, and a strike there. And a strike now from Jay. Crowd trying to rally behind big time Jay to get the upper hand in these exchanges. Chops there, back and forth, and all missed there. And there you go, Jay had him, slap right to the face, and caught him there with a shot. And another chop. I was going to say, super kick. As per usual. And big time Jay thinks he has an advantage. Kennedy firmly establishes his dominance once again. And I'm already seeing the swelling across the chest of big time Jay. This guy's getting absolutely mauled. And superplex. Basically watching a sanctioned beatdown going on right before our eyes. Flexing is William Kennedy. Seeing a little bit of swelling on his face, though, from those exchanges. This goes to show you that big time Jay can definitely get. Oh, man! Judgment driver there from Kennedy. Cover 2 and 3. And like that, William Kennedy makes a firm example out of big time Jay. Gotta hand it to Jay for willing to dance with the devil, especially when the devil several feet bigger than him. William Kennedy was not here to be denied tonight. Very firm, a very effective statement from the leader of the Supreme Society. And of course, sending a message to Trey Mercer. Big victory for him tonight. Looks like he's got something to say.
UCW, the real deal, is back. Now, getting that victory and everything was great now, but since I've already proved I belong in the ring with Trey Mercer, already earning my shot, taking out 6 other men in that battle royal, including Big Time Jay, yet again, that's another guy called Big Time that's fallen. Now, y'all realize this isn't a gimmick. This really is me. So let me spit some knowledge on you. There shouldn't be any more debate that I'm the only guy who should be challenging Trey Mercer. So, Coach, I want you to hear this message and hear it loud and clear. This is not just the start of my takeover, but it's the Supreme Society takeover. Blasting off here shortly when Nick Santana and Kevin Black take the DXGS Tag Team Championship. Your title will soon follow suit. And we won't just reign supreme together. We will leave no doubt and leave our mark on this company like how we already have in our short time. Like how I've already earned my shot for the tag titles before, and it got taken away. But this time, it won't be. I earned it. So Trey, come out here and come do something about it.
I know you're happy that you got a date with Destiny, I really am, but I'm gonna need you to stop acting like you and the Backstreet Boys are impressing anyone with this tough guy takeover act, alright? Now, I'm not here to downplay you, partner. I'll give you props for outlasting the rest. But right now, you standing in the ring with the best. You talking like you about to drop knowledge on me? Brother, I have forgotten more about this business than you will ever want. See, I've been at this shit for so long, I've seen plenty of punks like you come around here. And they all have the same fatal flaw. Same one. They all think they're untouchable simply because they're screaming for everybody to hear. I can see it in your eyes too. You think because you beat Big Time that you deserve Big Time, right? But I can assure you, when it's time to be big, you will be the one that falls short of your own expectations. So how about you let the coach put you on game right quick, Slick Willie? Because we all know you ain't ready to fulfill the threat you promising me right now.
Whoa, what's this? It looks like Uncle Trey has finally decided to wake up from his slumber. Mercer, I've had a date with Destiny before, and I ain't shy to the big stage. You should know that. Trey, you say you've forgotten more about this business than I'd ever learned. But if we are being realistic, you've never fought a guy like me. There's no debate. I am the biggest fella you face in UCW. Literally and figuratively. No matter what, I have more than enough firepower to take your ass down and send your parade crashing home, brother. So when it comes down the time to be big, I don't ever fall. And in fact, whenever it's time to get ready, you're quiet, sitting like a duck. So I got a message for you. It's either gonna be put up or shut the hell up. Because I am tired of the disrespect from guys like you. Just since you've been on the top of the game for a lot of years, you deserve all this grand respect, but where the hell is mine after earning my shot? Coach, this ain't an empty threat. This is a statement. I'm the real deal. And there's not a damn thing you'll do this pay-per-view that'll change the outcome. And it's about time the player outplays the coach. Because remember, because the only thing that's inevitable about you is that defeat is upon you.
What? Y'all don't want nothing now? Come on, I thought we was just getting started. But don't worry, because soon I'm going to be putting out the fire your punk asses just tried to start. So listen closely. As long as I'm here, the UCW Global Championship will be recognized as the best in the world. As long as I am standing, this championship will be redeemed from any misgivings it's had. And as long as I'm still breathing, the UCW Global Championship will be defended. You may be supreme, but I am inevitable.
Inevitable indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Trey's words cutting deep against the Supreme Society. And of course, he was being flanked by the assassin Angel Jaye, but come Civil War, doesn't matter who's by your side. What matters is what you can do then, because the challenger, of course, William Kennedy, going head-to-head against the champ and the coach in Trey Mercer. For far too long, words have been spilled between these two. But come Civil War, only one can leave the global champ. Couldn't really speak when Assassin and Jay came out, because I was just absolutely mesmerized at how Coach was able to lay down the law against the Supreme Society. But enough of that. Coming up next is the singles match debut for Platinum. Of course, making her official UCW debut on the last episode of Inferno as the tag team partner for Vixen Odilia. Now here tonight, going up against Angel Del Fuego in singles action. And of course, as she calls herself, the Ghetto Princess of Kaw, Platinum is here to make a very firm statement here tonight. Be a pretty interesting reversal of fortunes if Platinum is able to get the victory here tonight against Angel Del Fuego. Because of course, if you guys will recall, earlier in the night, Vixen Odilia made a firm statement against Kaida Mendez. Platinum now looking to do the same thing. Only thing is though, the princess has a very tough task ahead of her going up against Angel Del Fuego, the lucha alter ego, of course, of Sky Perez. So that is a smile that can cut a hole through any good man. Platinum's viciousness in this business, of course, is not to be underestimated. As always, gotta raise a drink. One of UCW's many dangerous women. And of course, another obligatory drink. The other #1 contender looking to get her hands on the vacant UCW Diamonds Championship. The alter ego of Sky Perez, La Lucha Baddie, Angel Del Fuego. I really got to work on my Spanish pronunciation, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me, I'm trying. Of course, if you guys will recall, on the last episode of Inferno, I keep saying this, that this is her alter ego, because it is, in fact, the more dangerous side of Sky Perez. Perhaps the mask, devil horns included, unleashes a darker side. Why they call her Angel Del Fuego, the darker side in a very dangerous fire inside of this young lady. Not one to be denied, and certainly not one to back down from a fight. She's going to be taking the fight here to Platinum tonight. Who's going to get the upper hand, and who's going to make a statement here on Inferno? Let's find out. And once again, going back to the last contest, noticeable size difference here again as well. Excuse me. Necessary following of a tie up and a strike. Of course, it is no wonder that Platinum is such close friends with Vixen Odilia. All of those ladies certainly have to fight dirty, but Angel to get the upper hand here. Got her in a firm headlock, and Irish whip by Platinum, getting out of it early. Oh, spinning heel kick. Right to the side of the head of Angel Del Fuego. Because the Angel now certainly has her hands full. As right now, Platinum looking to effectively lay down a ghetto-style beatdown. I know that probably rhymed either really good or really bad. But lay a beatdown on Angel Del Fuego. Again, just keeping her head and just wrenching on her right against the ropes. And oh! Chop block right to the throat. And Angel looking to... Oh, man! Springboard tornado DDT from Angel Del Fuego. What the hell is she going around for here? Going around the ropes looking for... I thought she was going to go for the pounce. Instead, the head scissors takedown there. I'm going to say, talk about viciousness. Here comes the viciousness with that Fez press. So perhaps Platinum got a little bit too full of herself there, because now Del Fuego laying on the offense here. Over now, barely a 2 count, but still a 1 nonetheless. Now, Reach a baddie here, looking to take her time. She got in mind here. Oh, moonsault and another turnabout DDT. Man, just talking trash to Platinum. Words are vicious and, moves hurt worse. But, you know what? What matters is the statement that she... Oh, man! What matters is the statement, a vicious knee right to the face of Platinum. And, oh! Double knees on top of the top rope and a nice senton there. I mean, obviously... Oh! I was going to say, it's clear that Vixen Odilia is the one who pissed off Angel Del Fuego. But she is just fighting like she's here to take names here tonight. Shook though, and over the top is Platinum, and oh, looking like she's going for a lariat, but no. Ooh, lifting inverted DDT. Cover. 2, and a kick out. Platinum obviously going to need to do a lot more than that to put away Angel here, and boots right to the face. What she got in mind, and oh man, vicious knee. Turnabout being fair play there. As I say, if you guys will remember earlier in this match, Platinum got absolutely obliterated with a running knee strike, and now, oh, the strength of this. And it is vicious, another knee. As I say, I don't know who pissed off either of these women. Now in this case, both of them are fighting to absolutely just take somebody's head off. Now what she got in mind, looking a little bit more methodical here. The arm of Angel and just wrenching it in positions it shouldn't be, but double knees. Platinum now, it would appear to me. So we're going to take your time here. Slow down the pace of the match and wear away at Del Fuego. Beckoning your woman to stand here. She got in mind here. Strong crowd in position of the fireman's carry. Down in the turnbuckle pad. Platinum certainly seeing red. She got a man of the stink face going on here. And oh man, crazy. Never exactly had to call a move like that, but first time for everything, I guess, right? Seeing some jealous male fans. Oh! Jealous male fans in the audience, and Platinum just making Angel. Oh! Damn near made Angel pay there, but Angel willing to be mocked. Willing to work, and oh, look at this. A little sultry. Look, taking a page out of Heather Rae's book here. A barrage of headbutts. It's the kind of thing that I would never expect to see out of Angel Del Fuego. Both of these women are just absolutely taking different types of arrows out of their playbook. And holy shit! Corkscrew attack there from Angel Del Fuego. Like, is that like a corkscrew body splash there, maybe? Who the hell knows? And Angel Del Fuego. And so Platinum back up though. We're gonna dial up some offense and instead stop right in her tracks, allowing Platinum to make her pay there with a corkscrew shoulder block. Corkscrews all around, I guess then. And now, is there to miss a drop kick. Big knee right to the chest. And here we go. Here comes the exchange. Who's gonna get the upper hand here? Punch right to the face and there's a counter there, and another slap. And a chop to the chest. Back and forth they go. Who's going to get the advantage here? Punch there right to the face. And a slap. How many times can you get slapped and just take the abuse, take the punishment that both of these women are dishing out? And Platinum there with the counter and another strike. Right there, and here comes the barrage. Here comes the barrage. Who's going to get the upper hand here? Back and forth they go, and Angel gets the advantage here. Platinum stunned, and oh, damn! Impaler DDT there from Angel Del Fuego. Fast-paced this match is, and she's going to the top. What she got in mind. Remembering the cross. The leap of faith here, and 630 senton from Angel Del Fuego. Cover for the win. 2, and oh, she kicks out. A damn good bullet from Angel, but not enough to put Platinum away. Now look at this. Oh, she got in mind here. A variant of an arm trap crossface, it looks like. Angel wrenching away at the arm in the face of Platinum, and yep, Platinum getting out of it. She didn't have that hold in tight enough, ladies and gentlemen. Power shift now by Platinum. What she got in mind? Oh, here we go. Got her own variant of a fast press. Instead of the punches, just slam her down by the hair. I said Platinum knowing how to fight dirty. Taking what she learned probably from the streets. And laying a smackdown on Angel here. Moving out by Platinum. Moving in the upset cover. 2. Oh, she kicks out. Poor Platinum is beside herself. I said you're going to have to do a lot more than that to put away somebody like Angel Del Fuego. And now what she got in mind here? Another power slam. And now going to the top. Kicking dangerously. Platinum with the flex. Angel to her feet. I don't think she senses it. And oh, the Molly go round. Covered by Platinum for the win. 2. And oh, wait a minute. It's an Angel. He has her in the upside here. I'm trying to process it, but she kicks out. Her own version of a variant of a reverse schoolboy, but wait a minute. Look at this. Canadian Destroyer. Not even the Canadian Destroyer. Sunset Full Powerbomb. Get it right. Cover 2. And 3. And like that, because I, for whatever reason, can't call my moves right, caught her there with the code red. And Angel Del Fuego makes a statement against Platinum. Well done, young lady. Well done indeed. As per usual, Fuego and Vixen making firm statements here tonight. Though this time, in my opinion, Angel Del Fuego, as per usual then, has the advantage going in to the pay-per-view. Not deny how dangerous this other side. Oh, come on. Turn around, Angel. Turn around, and oh, she saw it. And here we go. These two ladies going to war. And a clothesline sending Vixen to the outside. Of course, not one to be outdone is Vixen Odilia, but Angel saw it coming. Telegraph, and holy smokes, the corkscrew. Corkscrew attack there. And again with the frog splash elbow there to Vixen Odilia. Vixen thought she could take her by surprise. But fool me once, shame on you. Fool her twice, or fool me twice, shame on me. And in this case, you may have fooled Angel once, Vixen. You try fooling her twice, it doesn't pay off. And oh, come on. Vixen there with a counter there. I say at this point, it is just absolute anarchy out here. Both of these women are here trying to kill each other. Sending her right into the one half of the entrance ramp, and Vixen taking her ball. Trying to take her ball and going home. And Angel making the charge. Both of these women and Vixen talking her trash. And you're not worth it, but Angel just trying to get up in Vixen's face, and ref can't, trying to hold her back, but it won't work. And the back and forth exchange continues. And here come the officials trying to get some order out here. Restore the law. Well, thanks. Oh my God, Alberto Diaz. He said he knows these ladies are trying to kill each other. There's nothing you can do to stop two dangerous women from trying to take each other's heads off. As I said, I think they're still trying to fight as the officials are hauling them into the back. That being said, though, ladies and gentlemen, Civil War is the powder keg ready to explode, because Vixen Odilia, the star child of professional wrestling, and Angel Del Fuego, La Lucha Baddie. Time for talk ends come Civil War. And it is now time for them to fight. Which of these two women will become the first ever Diamonds champion? A friendship in flames decided in Civil War. I'm going to find the guy who wrote the song Do You Want to Start a War, and I'm going to kick his ass. And if it's Jericho, then so be it. But As always, is there a gangster in the house? I believe so, but this gangster is going into battle alone without his tag team partner to defend the UCW Tag Team Championships. This is, of course, the one true veteran and the sole representee here tonight for the DXGS, the Assassin. Now, normally, my stance on handicap matches is usually pretty negative, and it tends to lean in favor of the side who has the most weapons. In this case, it would be the Society. But if you take into account how vicious the Assassin is, the example that he made against the Society not too long ago, sending that statement with a drill claw onto the chair. And then, of course, his track record in the business as a whole with the amount of bodies that he has stacked up. Safe to say that, me personally, I like Assassin's odds. He likes them too. That cold stare behind his eyes. He's ready to not only defend the honor of his friend in Pierce, but also retain the tag team titles as one man. But to do so, he's got to go up against two people, in my opinion, who have the biggest chip on their shoulder in the tag team division. Those, of course, being two men who also definitely despise Assassin. Kevin Black and Nick Santana. And of course, Nick Santana, the newest member of the Society, having revealed his colors in the attack on Brock Pierce last episode. It is definitely game day for the Supreme Society, and these two gentlemen most certainly have their game face on. Put up or shut up time for both of these men, but honestly, could you imagine the rage of William Kennedy if the Assassin, I do believe he can do it, if Assassin pulls it off against Black and Santana? Just like I said, those are the Tag Team Championships, and that's what's up for grabs as Assassin is now forced to go into this battle alone. Can he survive? Let's find out. Oh, Santana with the tag. Assassin looking to meet his man. Laying each other down and up another tag. They're trying to like mentally... Oh! Looked like they were trying to mentally play games with the Assassin there, but I don't think Assassin gives enough of a damn drop kick to Nick Santana. But he's already fast-paced. Assassin, it's like watching your DraftKings odds just increase right before your eyes here. Assassin taking the fight already to Kevin Black, and then also he had a drop kick to Santana earlier that you saw, turning him around, knee to the face, and a big lariat there from the Assassin. The one true veteran now eyeing down Santana, saying, "Come on, you think you're so tough?" My God, I mean, if this happens, I'm gonna go nuts. Of course, my support for the Assassin. There's no secret here in UCW, and of course, laying in the Black. Assassin now looking to take his time, but unfortunately for Assassin, he can't take breaks in this match there. Air raid, crash, cover, two, and a kick out. Assassin already getting the first 2 count of the night. Now that is how you set the tone in a handicap match, ladies and gentlemen. What's Assassin thinking of here? Is just dragging the life body of Kevin Black around like a damn toy. In that case, Assassin out here trying to prove that he is the proverbial grizzly in this match. I wonder if he's Russian. And snake eyes there. Taking his time, and again, trash talking Nick Santana, and Santana, oh my God! Springboard over the top and laying into the Assassin. Dangerous as the Assassin is, his mouth certainly got him into trouble, and ref trying to get some order out here, making the count. Kevin Black now summoning Assassin to his feet. Oh, bull charging him there. Kevin Black took too much time, and Assassin going to firm work on the Society here. This man's rage certainly knows no limits, and wait a minute, Kyrie Blackheart. I'm actually shocked she's still here. Come on, she's taunting the Assassin. I'm shocked Assassin wasn't carrying her head around as a prize this week. Assassin eyeing down Kyrie, and Kyrie making the run. I don't know if Assassin has permission to put his hands on a lady. But Kairi running around like her life is on the line, and all she make, oh no! Hitting the official. The bait and switch from Kairi Blackheart, and again, eyeing down Assassin here. Crowd wants to see it. You gonna put your hands on a lady? Kairi beckoning him, saying he doesn't have the gall. Oh no! Now, shouldn't have done that, Kairi, you dumb bitch. Make her pay for it. Make her pay for it. Give it to her. Give it to her. Yeah! Torture rack neck breaker from Assassin to Kairi Blackheart. I know they say you don't ever put your hands on a lady, but tonight it's equal rights, equal fights. Talking his trash, he's the Assassin. Oh no. If Kairi Blackheart was going to be the proverbial sacrificial lamb in this case, unfortunately she did her job. Oh, come on. Did her job well. Crowd, of course, rightfully so, calling the society assholes. And this, unfortunately, oh, come on. Kairi to the top, looking to make, just to watch. Watch. As Assassin is made an example out of by, oh my God, by the society. And looking for the proverbial coup de grace. Oh my God, and now Kairi looking to get a turn. Oh my God. Inverted 450, and come on, dude. This is ridiculous. Sky High Splash there. And this is just ridiculous. This is now turning into a public execution thanks to the Supreme Society, and of course thanks to Kairi Blackheart. Sending the official in. Yeah, you did your job, but you're still a pain in everybody's ass. So, screw you, Kairi Blackheart. Assassin just now open for the taking. Cover. 2 and 3. And like that, when I thought everyone thought the odds were in the favor of the one true veteran, turns out they weren't. And like that, ladies and gentlemen, your new tag team champions, Nick Santana and Kevin Black, the Supreme Society. Well done, gents. Well done. The titles are basically handed to you thanks to your freaking bimbo and Kairi Blackheart. Just calling it like I see it, ladies and gentlemen, but damn.
Ace, I just got told that someone just beat the living crap out of Brian Dimes. I know he attacked you on the last episode, so I have to ask you, was it you? Wait a minute. What's that on your shirt?
You know what? You want the honest truth? I did attack him. The blood on my hands right now represents and shows to everyone what I am truly capable of. I have been overlooked for far too long now. If the blood on my shirt and the blood on my hands doesn't show that I'm done messing around, then I don't know what is. But maybe I need to get my hands even dirtier to prove a point. Now, while Brian Dimes counts his dimes to pay off his ER visit, I'll be looking forward to the future as always. Now, moving on to more important things. Do you have any other questions?
Listen, other than that, I wanted to talk to you about your debut on the last episode. You did really good, and I think you deserve another chance. So on the next episode of UCW Inferno, you will face one of our new signees that actually was going to be a part of the Battle Royal, but due to flight issues, he wasn't able to make it. On the next episode, Ace Watson versus Jalen Garcia, and the winner gets added to the UCW Global Championship match at Civil War. Good luck, gentlemen.
Well, ladies, well, holy crap, man. If what I think is about to happen next does eventually happen next, I might have a reason to start smiling again, even though the society stole the tag team titles from the Assassin. But Yeah, baby! Cameron Witt is here! And if I had this hunch, ladies and gentlemen, my hunch is correct. Are we going to find out if he is the new signee? Nobody tells me anything anymore. So I just have to go through the motions like the rest of you. Well, of course, if you will recall, ladies and gentlemen, several months ago, during Alexander Henry's reign as YouTube champion, Cameron Witt was one of the first among his defenses to step up to the plate. And the Star City Superhuman put on a phenomenal showing in that match. And I must say, the faithful here in UCW, they are extremely pumped up to see Cam. Of course, Witt has been on a warpath in the business as of late. And his take no prisoners attitude is certainly one of my favorites that I've been growing to see out of this young man. It looks like he's trying to get the crowd in like a big time shank on here, and holy crap, he's getting them going. All the love in the world from the faithful to the Star City Superhuman. And of course, for me, it is always a pleasure to see Cameron Witt. Now, what's he got to say?
Ultimate Championship Wrestling! I've been waiting a while to say this, but you are now officially big time! Yeah! Woo! Let's run the clock back real fast real quick, huh? Around this time last year, I made a special guest appearance as an outsider, challenging Alexander Henry for the YouTube title. And what a hell of a match that was back in Phoenix, Arizona. But I now know a lot of things have changed in the past year since I haven't been here. But now that I am under contract here, a lot of stuff is about to change much more, because I have a lot of options of what I'm going to be doing here. I could help Carter Young and the other Carters take on Matthew Storm, a man who I've got history with. We had a match back in Showcase with the Dark Presence. But in reality, the real reason why I'm here is to rerun something for a title I failed to claim what's the last time I was here. And I know the man who holds that title is not a very easy man to deal with. Ray Lethal, you got something that I want, and that is that glorious UCW YouTube Championship. I've seen you defend it 3 times successfully already, which means I have my eyes on that title, and which means I'm certain that I am going to be the next YouTube champion, because it feels like every time we see you with it, it doesn't feel right. These people know it doesn't feel right. They don't like it. So I'm here to save it, and save the division, and save the championship from the likes of you, Ray. So, maybe when you come out of your hiding hole, wherever the fuck you are tonight, and decide to become a man and face me off, then we can talk business. But, now this leaves me for another message. Hey, Dark Presence, you messing with my brother. Don't think I ain't gonna let shit slide. I may be focusing on one thing right now, but Joe, trust me, if I turn my attention to you, it ain't gonna be so nice. I'll trust you that for sure. So, I'm usually gonna take up time, so I'm gonna get this over with. Whoever wants to step up first in my UCW career will be put on a t-shirt by the Star City Superhuman and be put on the Big Time Loss record. Alright, UCW, it's been great being out here with y'all and getting to chat with y'all again, but I gotta get going. Y'all enjoy the show and have a great night. Big Time out!
Well, Cameron Witt indeed is the new signee. All that being said, though, Ray Lethal might see a threat in Witt, but can Witt also be the man to take the title away from Lethal? Chaos galore tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Cam Witt is the new signee, and he is coming after Ray Lethal. Hot damn. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, is your co-main event of the evening. And it is the in-ring debut of Violet Edwards. Of course, flanked by her partner in crime and fellow teammate in Hell Hath No Fury, Angel Nicole. It's going to be a firm night for Violet Edwards to make a statement, especially after all the times that she's been put through a table by Heather Rae. And honestly, that has been one of my favorite sights to see. Let's not get it twisted here, ladies and gentlemen. The catastrophe that happened in the main event of the women's title match last episode, there's certainly a good amount of the blame to be held on Violet and Angel's part, as well as Cindy Brooks as well. Still can't believe that happened. But tonight, for Violet Edwards, she has every reason to be looking for a fight for the amount of times that Heather Rae has been making her life miserable. And also to make a statement to the rest of the women's division, as we have not seen either of these two women in any action since their debut and since the formation of Hell Hath No Fury. Stupid name. But Cassidy Blank is also fucking stupid, so... Say, sue me, Cass. Like I said, freedom of speech is in my contract. But, making her way to the ring, the proverbial kryptonite of Hell Hath No Fury, in my opinion, and the reason why I guarantee you all three of those broads sleep with lights on, is Heather Rae. I know I'm a broken record when I talk about the Devil's favorite daughter, when I talk about how dangerous she is. But I think it is safe to say that even though she's all smiles, even though her fangs look sharper than ever, it is safe to say, ladies and gentlemen, that Heather Rae certainly has plenty to not smile about, especially after what happened in the main event of last episode. Of course, once again, being denied the Undisputed Women's Championship. Once again, being denied thanks to the efforts of Hell Hath No Fury. For Heather Rae, tonight's contest may as well be open season to enact some of her vengeance on one of these three women. And honestly, tonight may as well be Christmas for Heather Rae. For Violet Edwards, it could damn well turn into a nightmare. That being said, let's find out. And Heather Rae with already charging. Oh, kick to the face. And already stomping a mud hole into Edwards. Made all those comments about open season. That's exactly what it is. Just keep on stomping a mud hole right into Violet. Probably going to make her forget what her name is. And forget where she buys her crappy hair dye. Gotta try to be as impartial as I can here, but can't exactly be impartial with all the hijinks that have been going on in the women's division as of late. Now, what's Heather going for here? Measuring up Violet Edwards as she's slow to her feet. Taking Daniels going for she's going for the elbow drop, but Violet catching her, spinning her. Spinning her around there and catching her there with a sidewalk slam. And now some strikes from Violet. And now, this is the moment for Violet Edwards to make a firm statement to the rest of the women's division, because if she can somehow pull off the upset against Heather Rae, not only is that going to boost the morale of Hell Hath No Fury, it will also make everyone question Heather's legitimacy. Neck breaker. Though in my opinion, I'd say Violet's odds are kind of shit. Just like the odds of Xavier Worthy probably playing. Probably trying to maybe play another snapping football since he dislocated his shoulder. Let's see that spear there, followed up by a leg hook DDT. Almost makes me wonder if Violet Edwards has some football training in her. And look at she's going for a drop kick on the corner, but Angel Nicole removed the turnbuckle pad, presumably to aid Violet. But what she got in mind here? Strike there. And come on, wrenching on the leg, and because the ref is busy trying to fix the turnbuckle pad, Violet can just keep Heather here as long as she wants. She doesn't have to follow the ref's count. Typical of Hell Hath No Fury to not play by any rules. Back suplex. Must say, in the early goings of this contest, as the crowd boos, Violet Edwards has been proving her mettle against Heather here, but looking for a full Nelson, and Heather making her pay there, getting out of that. Vicious knees here now. Oh, nice boot into the corner. Vicious is a Heather Rae elbow as she taunts. Oh, running knee. And Violet looking for the bull. Oh no! Heather sensing danger there, avoiding the running knee bulldog combo. Irish whip. And oh, there's the Thez press. And oh, there's the bites. She's biting Violet Edwards. And oh my goodness. You don't get no bite me jokes out of me today, ladies and gentlemen, as often as I use them. And once again, Angel middle fingers there to Violet, and oh! Strike from Heather there to Angel Nicole. And she again removed the damn turnbuckle pad. Ref may as well just throw her out. She's already screwed with the match. Tried taking the pad off twice. Angel Nicole out here proving to me why blondes are stupid. But Heather Rae proving why she's dangerous there with a rolling kill switch to Violet Edwards. Cover. 2, and a kick out. Guess in that case, gonna have to do a lot more than that to put Edwards away. And Heather with a vicious knee. I say at this point now, she can take her. Could take her time, but there's the barrage, the signature barrage of headbutts, but already back to her feet. He's trying to think maybe she's gonna use pain as her ally, but instead she can't think. Dazed and confused, and missing there with that springboard cross body. Heather now, after that reverse bulldog, in firm control, but Angel taunting Heather Rae as these two are arguing outside of the ring. And as I say, like Angel Nicole acting like she's talking to someone less intelligent than her, and Angel Nicole is the dumbest broad out here. These two are arguing, but Heather Rae, you gotta think here. Violet is still down, but she can very well get up any second here. The hell are you two doing trying to argue here? Violet's back to her feet. Violet's back to her feet. And there's the distraction that they needed. Covered by Violet for the upset. 2, and Heather kicks out. Bloody hell, that could have been dangerous territory for Heather Rae. And of course, Angel Nicole just waltzing around like her plan. Plan didn't work because it didn't. Running knee there from Heather. And now going to the top. You know what she's got in mind here. And look at, oh man! Turnabout inverted 450 splash there, and Angel Nicole looking like she see a ghost. Oh, come on, she got a kendo stick and looking to cheat for, wait a minute, that's Amber Gage. What the hell is Amber Gage doing here? Alabama slam there to Angel Nicole, and looking to even up the score here, even the odds. Oh, Yasuka DDT. Amber Gage here in UCW to even the odds against Hell Hath No Fury, but giving Heather Rae her permission to do what she does, to do what you do. And I say I most certainly can get used to the sight of Angel Nicole getting her ass kicked, but Heather Rae back to her feet. And now, like I said, open season for the Devil's favorite daughter. Blood Parade, cover, 2 and 3. Check and mate, Violet Edwards. And as per usual, Hell Hath No Fury stays taking L's on Inferno. I love it, but honestly, credit where it's due to Violet Edwards here. Obviously, catching Heather in midair for that side slam, and then of course, the rolling kill switch from Heather Rae. And then this, Violet Edwards taking advantage of the distraction thanks to Angel Nicole, catching her there in the schoolboy, but that was obviously not enough. And then this, from out of nowhere, boom! Alabama slam there from Amber Gage, and then the Blood Parade from Heather, serving as the proverbial death nail to Violet Edwards in her singles debut. I must say, firm work from Heather Rae. As I say, we also got Amber Gage here in UCW, and honestly, what better way than to even the odds against Hell Hath No Fury than by getting some more backup. Backup that you can never expect these days, but honestly, with friends like these, who needs enemies? Of course, Gage watching intently. Very firm statement made by Heather Rae. And look at this. She sees her aide, sees Amber Gage. You have a pretty well documented history. I must also make note of that. Confrontation already, but at the end of the day, I think both of these ladies need to realize there are bigger problems at their doorstep, and of course, those two said problems are seeing stars on the outside of the ring. And wait a minute, what the? Oh, I was gonna say, saw her grabbing at Angel, but Violet Edwards basically saying, screw this, we're out of here after we both just got humiliated. Might see a bit of a decrease in their pay after this. But I think it's safe to say, though, that Hell Hath No Fury has been put on notice. And of course, with a new dynamic duo in Amber Gage and Heather Rae, there is law in the land to stop Hell Hath No Fury.
Alright folks, before we get back to the action, I want to take a moment to talk about something very special happening right now in the community. Call Week Part 2. Now if you remember last year, Call Week brought the entire community together for one incredible week of pro wrestling. No egos, no drama, no bullshit. Just pure wrestling, and this year is no different. Here's the lineup that we got for you. On Monday we had AAW, GZW, and 3Dub kicking things off in style. Tuesday followed up with NCW, UMW, and XVPW, 3 amazing shows back to back. And earlier today, DMW went live. You can of course catch the replay right now on the Next Gen Network if you missed it. But that's not all. The rest of the week is absolutely stacked. Thursday, GPG at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, DWF at 6 p.m., and NGW at 8 p.m. Friday, NWF at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and COH closing the night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Saturday, of course, has Sanctum at 6 p.m., followed by Night 1 of Coachella at 8 p.m. And on Sunday, 3Dub is back at 3 p.m. before Coachella Night 2 caps off an incredible week of wrestling. So don't miss it. All Week Part 2 is bringing you the very best from across the community all week long.
With all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, with all of the chaos that we have seen tonight, it is now time for your main event of the evening. This match, of course, is for the UCW Undisputed Championship. And I must say, this is a match that I am looking forward to seeing. And this is also a match that this young man certainly wants. The super athlete, making his in-ring debut here tonight on what should have been the last episode, but Dark Presence happened. Introducing first, of course, is the challenger, Carter Young. Having recently arrived in UCW and becoming a well-documented ally of the Carter family, it was thanks to the efforts, of course, of Carter Young, the night of the ambush that happened to Jose Carter. And Jose was actually able to not only get to the hospital and receive the treatment he needed, but Carter's voice still rings in everyone's ears, demanding, where the hell were the medics? Well, they came, thanks to him, of course. And now, here tonight, Carter Young looks to accomplish the impossible and win the UCW Undisputed Championship in his debut against the utterly insane Dark Prince in Matthew Storm. Carter Young has every reason to be pissed off. He has every reason to want to take the fight to Storm, especially after the Dark Presence on the last episode of Inferno put his head through a car window, rendering him unable to compete in the tag team match with Alexander Henry. And of course, it was because of that attack that Alex was attacked, that he had to rely on Bill Moriarty of all people, and I'm just repeating myself at this point. Making his way to the ring is, of course, the Undisputed Champion, Matthew Storm. Having fully cemented himself into his villainy, believing that he is some sort of bastard savior for UCW after all that he has done, and believing that he is the one who controls this company is utterly baffling to me. To see how far Matthew has fallen. Of course, pearl paint behind his eyes masks a deep-seated level of sorrow and despair for Storm. And oddly enough, now that I'm thinking of this is also Matthew's first match on Inferno in a long time. Controlling everything from the shadows, thanks, of course, not just to his efforts, and not just the efforts of the Dark Prince, or presence, I should say, believing that he is above matches like these. But when you're the undisputed champion, you have to defend your title. You have to uphold the honor of that belt. Of course, Alberto Diaz was the one who made the call in that public service announcement that Storm would be defending his title against the mystery opponent, and that opponent is, of course, now Carter Young. Boss, of course, playing his hand against the Dark Prince, much to Matthew's fury. But at this point now, Storm is Slade to his misery. And of course, for Carter Young, this is an opportunity to tip the scales here in UCW, to tip the scales of justice and get that title back into the hands of someone who isn't a delusional control freak. But for Matthew Storm, you have to look at all sides here. This is an opportunity for Storm to cement his dominance, to prove to everyone why he is UCW's most dangerous man. And here's another crazy thing, ladies and gentlemen. Being as that this is Matthew's second reign as champion, this is actually his first legitimate defense on UCW TV. What are the odds of that, ladies and gentlemen? The main event time between Carter Young and Matthew Storm starts now. This is game day for Carter Young. Storm, looking like he's got, here we go. Got an advantage in this exchange here. Carter Young against the ropes. Storm and, oh, come on! As I say, we must, oh man, look at it. Oh, wait a minute. As he thought he had Carter Young where he wanted him, but not there. Storm fighting out of that position there. Fighting out of that fireman's carry. Can't let it get twisted here, ladies and gentlemen. And, oh man! Counter there from Carter Young. Back and forth already in the opening goings here. Carter Young has to be careful, ladies and gentlemen, because the Matthew Storm that he is facing right now is the very kind of Matthew Storm that nobody wants to face these days. He's evil, he's dirty, he doesn't play by anyone's... Oh, right there! Doesn't play by anybody else's rules but his own. Carter getting out of the way there. Avoiding that splash from Storm, and that shot right to the champ's chest. Another shot there. As I say, can you, like I've been saying it probably a handful of times, could you imagine if Carter pulls off the upset, goes against the odds, and becomes champion here tonight? We might have our own variant of a Super Bowl celebration here in UCW then. Carter Young now, oh, counter there from Matthew, but a rebound and a big lariat. Like he took a page out of Matthew's book there. Turnabout is fair play. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, this match has been all Carter Young. Going to the outside, and he flies with a crossbody over the top. Taking the fight directly to the Dark Prince. And, oh, man. Crashing into the barrier. And once more, as I say, going up against Storm, Carter Young is going to have to embrace his dark side here, I must say. And now riding around in the outside area here. Storm in a gut-wrench spot. So he got in mind, and ooh, nice suplex to the outside. Carter Young right now making smooth work of Storm here. And oh, Matthew there with a counter, sending Carter back into the ring. Exactly kind of spot Matthew needs Carter to not get any semblance of an advantage in this match. And now it's Matthew got in mind, and oh man, like I said, playing dirty does Storm these days. Holding his neck against the ropes, and Storm, the Irish whip, ducking under for the rebound, and oh! big lariat there from Storm, sending Carter out of his boots, followed by a springboard moonsault. Now what's Matthew got in mind? Going to the top rope here, Storm, and beyond shadows. Beyond shadows from Storm, cover, 2, and he kicks out. One of the old school signatures of Matthew, Storm, and Carter. Already getting a proverbial middle finger in the face of Storm, but Storm and possibly looked like he was going maybe for the fall of ideals, but Carter making him pay for it there. And now Storm getting back to the advantage here, ducking under a Storm, and Pele kick. Only called the Shades of Blue by his brother, Bulletproof Alex Thompson, and Storm. He's got in mind here. Carter Young up. He's got in mind Matthew. Look at this, and man! Up cutter there from Matthew, sending another subtle FU to Jose Carter. Storm just mocking everybody, channeling moves not just from his loved ones, but also from his rivals. Stomping on the hand there of Young. Matthew taking his time here, as he is ought to do. Now some more shots right to Young's dome. Say, as good as Carter Young's offense has been tonight. But wait, speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Wrenching Matthew's leg, getting out of that precarious spot. And what's he got in? So now knees to the leg of Matthew. Trademark Carter Young as he wears away at the human body. He's already bearing some scars of this match, ladies and gentlemen. And now maybe looking to give Matt some of his own there. Big lariat takedown, but Storm back to his feet, and it looked like he's maybe going for Red Sky. Carter making him pay for it there, though, and nice elbow, and a big lariat there from Young. Super athlete proving why he, look at this. The strength of Carter Young, and a deadlift power slam from him. God damn, the strength of Carter Young. No wonder they call him the super athlete. And lariat there, now another chop. Counter there from Storm. There's Carter in the corner. Carter backing out of that there. So Storm's chest. Yeah, I can see it now. It's on his back, already red from the barrage of Carter Young. And an arm drag takedown there from the top rope. Vintage Carter Young. And now looking to take his time there with a reverse leg drop. Big move there from Young. Can he get him the title? Cover, 2, and Matt kicks out. This match has been very fast-paced. It's been a very phenomenal main event here for this episode of Inferno. And now, look at Carter Young channeling his inner move feed. Got him in a variant of a small crossface here. Maybe a little enhanced variant of the brain teaser. And a chop from Storm as he gets out of it, though. And look at this. What a takedown there from Storm. He's got him in Hell's Gate. He's got him in the Hell's Gate submission hold. Storm channeling his own inner submission tendencies, but digging deep into his brother's MMA background. Carter Young, though, trying to fight out of it as Matthew has his hold very firm on Carter Young here. And like I said, look at the strength of Carter Young as he fights out of that hold. Big move, and looked like he was down up a punch, but Storm caught him. Red Sky from Storm. This could be it. Successful defense for the champ, and he kicks out. Very few men can say that they've kicked out a Red Sky these days, but Matthew, can't be setting up for Osmo. I guess not. No, he's got him in it. He's got him in the fall of ideals, but the ref calls for the rope break. Smart move on the referee. A sense where Carter is in the ring, but I don't think it matters now. Storm, I think he's probably setting up for D-face there, but so the ropes is Young, a shoulder block. And going back, and he hits him with another. Carter Young tuning up the band here, and back suplex slam there from Young. Super athlete proving why he is indeed the super athlete. Measuring up Storm, knee to the face, and a big lariat. Carter Young channeling anything he can to take the fight to the leader of the Dark Presence. Must say, Carter Young looking absolutely, putting on a phenomenal showing. He's proving to everyone here that Storm is mortal with a moonsault. Beautiful moonsault. Cover for the win. 2. Kick out. I must say, been taking everything that Matthew can give him and dishing it back out and then some, stars and all. As Carter Young have in mind here for Matthew. Oh, he was going for a punch, but Storm countering with one of his own. And look at this. Oh, here comes the back and forth exchange. Storm appears looking to test Carter's mettle. Chop from Carter. A punch from Storm. And a chop again. Slap in the chest. Back and forth they go, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to get the upper hand? And, Carter there, but Carter countering there, Matt. Everybody countering. Slaps to the face of Storm. Carter saying, hey, screw you. I can fight dirty as well. And, nice belly to belly. True test of a man is how he can hold himself in those exchanges. And what the... Carter Young has Storm up, but he's taking his time. Taking his time for the Dark Prince. And he takes him up and down. Roar of the crowd, giving him everything he needs. Match has been an absolute clinic between these two. And another German. Taking Matt to Suplex City, it would appear. And Storm trying to figure out what planet he's on, but he has no earthly idea. And back-to-back shoulder blocks. Just absolutely making Storm pay there. And now he's got Matthew in the Tree of Woe. I don't know what kind of sick idea is. And nice backstabber there. Cover by Young. For the title. Can he get it? 2. And the ingenuity of Storm. Grabbing the ropes for the rope break, and the ref saw it, so he had to break the count. Carter Young, though, still beside himself. Seems as though some of the wounds may have healed. Carter Young now just trying to figure out how he can find a way to break Matthew Storm here. Storm though with a counter. And there's the lariat. And another lariat from Storm. Matthew digging deep to battle back, tripping up Carter Young. Exactly the kind of environment that the Dark Prince feeds off of. And now Matthew going to the top again. What's he got in mind? Missed there with the shooting star. And that time Matthew got too big for his britches. And BFT! BFT from Carter Young. Cover 2. Damn it! Of course. Right after blunt force trauma. Only then do the lights go out when Storm is in trouble. Because you know exactly who his insurance policy is. Yeah. I wonder who did that. Fucking zombie. And there he is right there. The zombified Dead Zone and the proverbial Atom Smasher-like bodyguard for Matthew. Of course, evening the odds for his boss. Storm just leaning there in the corner as Carter Young beside himself, unconscious. And Matthew Storm looking smug as ever. Looking at his bodyguard and he's pleased. Oh man. Orders from Matthew. They're going to make an example out of Carter Young. Is this freaking zombie here? Like I said, thank God I'm all the way up here and he's tearing apart the Spanish announce table. They're going to make an example out of Carter Young here. This is absolutely disgusting. This man has been put through enough torture as it is. And Dead Zone basically just saying, hey, you do your thing, boss. Stomping like a freaking man possessed. Like I said, a friggin' zombie that has no idea how to think for himself, much less have a thinking bone in his body. And Storm, oh my God, setting up Carter Young for something, setting him up for something dangerous here. Looking for Innocence Decay, but oh no. Carter Young fighting out of that. Kick to the stomach, kick to the stomach. He's got Matthew, he's got him. Tiger Driver 97 through the table. There's a symbol for you, Dark Prince. And Dead Zone just watching. Either he has faith in his boss, or he's just watching like he doesn't know what to think of this situation. Like I said, does Dead Zone even have a thinking bone in his body? Matthew's in trouble here. Matthew is in serious danger of losing the title, and Carter Young could very well pull off the upset of the century before Civil War. And oh, come on. The other lackey in the Dark Presence, DJ Black, poking at the official. And oh, come on. There's David Blake. There's David Blake. Storm is still on. Oh, my God. Maybe that's why Dead Zone wasn't doing anything. Because he knew that these other schmucks were going to come out here and absolutely ruin a phenomenal main event. And like I said, of course. And oh, come on. Oh, caught the chair. Caught the chair, did Carter Young, and bang! Catching David over the head. And now Dead Zone intervenes. Now the zombie intervenes. And oh my God. Lifting back suplex slam onto the chair. Only then when Dead Zone realizes the catastrophe happening in front of him, then does he interact with anything. This guy will confuse me probably for an eternity. But Carter Young at the mercy of a zombified Dead Zone, as I've been saying, and just breathing it in. And the rest still arguing with DJ, but wait, oh, he's out of here! Throwing DJ out of here! You should have thrown him out here when you saw him earlier, come on! And DJ trying to feign innocent, but Storm trying to get back to his senses here with Carter Young up for the taking. All thanks to the efforts of his goons in the dark presence. And now it's Matthew. Oh no. He's setting him up for it. The same move he used to win the title. Osmosis! Caught him with Osmosis. Covered by Storm. Not like this. 2 and 3. Damn. Of course, like with anything, Storm has to bend the rules to ensure that he keeps his dirty mitts on the Undisputed Championship. An utter travesty. Storm bending the odds at every turn. Because I'm sure Matthew, as dumb as he is, as dumb as the Dark Presence is, they knew that Carter Young was a threat to their reign in UCW. And Matthew adding a rather disgusting title defense to his regime. Storm bragging. Bragging as if he won the damn Super Bowl. Didn't win anything. And of course, alongside his goon in Dead Zone, taking their ball and going home. It looks to me, though, ladies and gentlemen, that Carter Young is... Oh, yep, I was right. They're going to pick at the scraps of Carter Young, is David and DJ, the gods of sin, to make an example out of Carter Young. Like they didn't do that already on the last episode when they put his head through a window, and again with the barbed wire. They're going to do the same thing they did to Slade. If we need to get some order out here. Wait a minute, Alexander Henry! Clearly he's pissed off after what they did to Aaron Slade earlier in the night and sending David into the steel steps. The rage of the Astral Assassin. And wait a minute, oh come on, Bill! What the hell is Bill Moriarty doing here? Somehow in the employ of the Dark Presence, you get the snake in the grass and he's attacking Alexander Henry. And now he's taking up the barbed wire. Now what? Now what? Who the hell forgot to pay the light bill? This is getting ridiculous. Someone turn on the... Oh my God. That can't be. It's Johnny Hazard. The alter ego of Peligro. And he's packing heat. He's got Janice. And on Bill, of course, when Hazard smashing Janice to the ground, then he hightails it. That's why you're a snake in the grass and a schmuck. I never thought we would see this man again after being unmasked at Terror in Tokyo. Only then, in the insanity against the Presence, does Johnny Hazard make his firm return to UCW. Wow.
You know, I'm getting sick of this game every single week. Every single week, the Dark Presence thinks they're doing something better for UCW, that they are rebuilding UCW in a better image, when in actuality they are destroying the building that people like myself People like you even at one point, Matthew. People like Kobe Jordan, like Aaron Slade, like Jose Carter, like Brian the Brain, like Lee Bryan all built. But now it seems to be a main event star in UCW. The idea for the Dark Presence is that you have to tuck your tail between your legs and hide your balls in another person's purse to get the job done. Matthew couldn't get the job done on his own with Jose Carter at Terror in Tokyo. They couldn't get the job done with me, not once, but twice. They tried it once by turning off the lights. I came back the next week. They tried doing it by reminding me that Bill Moriarty's balls were always in DJ Black's purse and doing a 2-on-1 assault. And sure, I had some scrapes and bruises, but I am back once again. And now with Carter Young, he couldn't get the job done by himself. So what do you say to this, Dark Presence? Civil War is coming up very quickly, and it seems that you guys can't get the jobs done on your own. So why don't we make it a perfect match for the Dark Presence, where they can have backup, where it's legal, where they can do it. They don't have to worry about a match being thrown out. Why don't we have it 4-on-4? The Dark Presence versus Team UCW. I can say Team Henry because I'm the one who's involved the most out of everyone on this team right now. But this isn't just about me. This is about saving UCW. So again, I will reiterate, what do you say, Matthew, DJ, Bill, David, Team Dark Presence versus Team UCW, Civil War.
Oh, well, look at you now, Alexander Henry, thinking you're the big man. I'm proud of you, kid. I actually am. Because now instead of simply talking the talk, you actually walked it for once in your miserable life. Good job. I can tell after these last couple of weeks that you wish to be noticed, be taken seriously. And after the stunt that you pulled tonight, I have noticed you. And I am taking you seriously. What? Do you think I'm a fool? Do you think that one night of proving your mettle means that I should just magically give you what you want? Do you think that makes you an authority figure here? Haven't you been listening to me? I make the rules now. Not you, not the board, and certainly not that schmuck Alberto Diaz. So, no. You decline your little invitation to Civil War.
You know, Matthew, I should have expected that from you. Like I said before, I'll say it again, I'll say it 1,000 times more, because it's very obvious that I'm the kind of person that's not afraid to say something twice. It's clear that the Dark Presence's balls were all left in a certain someone's purse. And Skylar Carter isn't here anymore. So it's clear that each and every one of you guys have no balls. But how about this? You guys want to pretend that you're destroying UCW. You're trying to kill people to get your point across. I'll put the gun in your hand, and it's loaded. Pick one person from the Dark Presence, and I will face them anytime, any place before Civil War, any match type. I will put the ball in your court. If I beat them, you don't have a choice. You don't get to say yes or no to Civil War. It will be Team Dark Presence versus Team UCW. If I lose, you never have to see me again. Because for a while I was saying that 2025 was going to be my last year. But for as long as the Dark Presence stands, I am not going anywhere. So the ball's in your court. The gun is in your hand. Let's not miss this time.
Any of us, you say? You must really want this. And who am I to deny a man a fight? Fine then, you got yourself a deal. On the next episode of Inferno, Alexander Henry, should you win this little contest, you will indulge in your game at Civil War. But first, you must win my game. You will face Dead Zone in a casket match. And if by the grace of God that you survive June, then we will have our dance of civil war. But when you inevitably fail, as you are ought to do, those dreams will be buried along with your soul. Good luck.
You know, Matthew, that is perfect. Dead Zone versus Alexander Henry 2. Many, many years in the making. You know I faced him in a hardcore match in 2018 at Wildcard. And who was the one person to take him to his very limits? The 5'11", 198-pound rookie who was just trying to make a name for himself. If a 198, 5'11" rookie can take him to his limits, I think a well-rounded veteran can beat him. Matthew, David, DJ, I don't think you guys realize who I am as a person, and it's a goddamn shame that each of you have known me for long lengths of time, and you don't know me. I be a nice guy because I have to. Because I have people watching me at home. I have 2 kids watching me at home. I have nephews, I have nieces, I have people that look up to me. I cannot be the same guy that I was in 2019 whenever I left UCW. I wrestle the way I wrestle because I have to. I can't go and cave somebody's head in and get a world title shot. I cannot go and low blow somebody and get my YouTube championship back. I can't do that, so I have to be a good guy. What I want to do is be that guy. Be the guy that takes no prisoners, that kicks ass and takes names. So a buried alive match. Anything goes, anything is possible. Only one of us walk out alive. That's right up my alley. So, since it's clear that you do not remember who I am, allow me to make Dead Zone an example. Let me remind you who Alexander Henry truly is when he does what he wants and not what he has to do. So Dead Zone, Dark Presence, if you decide to show your faces inevitably in my Buried Alive match, I will see you all very, very soon.
The law in the land may be restored, or it may be broken. But the battle lines are now drawn. Should Alex survive that casket match, then we will see the return of the famous 4-on-4 Civil War match. But to do so, Alex must beat that man. God help us. Good night, everybody.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.